Hey guys, I just wanted to talk a few quick seconds here about inspiration. So if you did not see my Instagram live, I was walking the dogs the other morning and I noticed that one of our white chickens, yes, we have chickens, we have 9 of them, was molting. And so I went out there and I grabbed some of her best feathers that I found, and I immediately was struck with inspiration on using black gesso and kind of bringing these to the forefront. And so I'm telling you that to say, keep your eyes open for inspiration in the oddest places. So I would not necessarily have thought that this would be an inspiration, but it was. So keep your eyes peeled, look for things that are not obvious for inspiration, and kind of draw from that. So now let's get started. Okay guys, so I decided that I think for this page I want to use this new little printer dealio thingy that I got, thingamabobber. Phomemo. Yes, that is hard to say. Phomemo. Alright, so according to this thing, it is Apple, Android, Bluetooth, and it has a little battery. I've already charged it up and got the little paper in there. You can print images, you can print horizontal, you can do to-do list, print Word documents, and you can scan. So, of course, I got pink because they have them in a lot of different colors. You can check that out. And I'm trying to see if there's anything I missed. Okay, so this is a little power thing. I already gave it some juice. Not gonna lie to y'all, I did test it. I already tested it. But I think this could be cool to like add quotes or pictures, small pictures that you want to put on. It is a black and white printer. And here is the paper that's in there. This paper is white, and then they also sent some clear, like transparent gold. But I think for this, I think I'm gonna just do like black and white. So what I will say is you download the app. The app is like a little blue mushroom. Not blue, gee whiz. I'm looking at blue and talking about pink. And then it comes up with these options, okay? So what I was thinking about is I have an app that I use to make my thumbnails for YouTube. And I do it for other things too, but I usually mainly use it for making YouTube thumbnails. And it's Rana Designs. I don't believe that it is a free app. I think that it costs. So, but it's not much. It was pretty cheap. So I'm going to go in here and get a white background. And then I'm going to, they have a lot of like stickers and stuff that you can use on your photos and stuff. So I'm going to see if there's something that just pops out at me. Insta quotes, that could be cool. Life is either daring adventure or nothing. Art, uh-oh, look at this one. Art washes from the soul the dust of everyday life. Dude, I like. Okay. So I'm just going to import that, and then I'm going to put a quick frame on it. If y'all want, I'm sure they have tutorials out there for this. But if y'all want to see how I make the thumbnails, I can actually do a screen print. They've got all kinds of like little, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. But like frames, I like this one, I think. Okay, hold on. Let's get the frame there. Check. Actually, I think I want to go back to frame and like do it where it's long ways like this. And then maybe make this words a little smaller. We can fine tune it. Again, you can use whatever app, or you could like go on, if you have like a photo, you can print it too. Okay, I kind of like that. So, we're going to save it. Save image. Then I'm going to go back to this Phomemo, and it says that it's already connected to my Bluetooth. You can see it right up there, how it has the little arrow. I think that means that we are good. No, it says that we're disconnected. So, this is the MO2. Let me turn the this off, Wi-Fi off maybe. Oh, I know why the heck it's off. It's got to be powered on, silly. Alright. So, once we have the green button, that should mean it's on. Voila. Then we have our little MO2 thing right there. It says it's connected. Boom, boom. Alright, you see right up there it says connected. Alright. So now what we need to do is go in and print an image. And we are going to select this one. And then I'm going to click prints. Okay, see, it's going to be black and white. So where it had a little like color around it, it's not going to be like that. Alright. So then we're going to hit print. Oh shoot, that thing was fast. Da, 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 da. So now we have a little, is this thermal? I don't know. You don't have to have ink with it. It just says mini printer. I don't really need, oh, thermal printing. So this is a thermal printer. Okay, so we've got us some words. I'm going to turn this baby off so I can serve that battery. And that is Phomemo. Alright, now back to this. I'm wondering though, like, if we wanted to, because y'all know I'm not good at like just leaving stuff be. I'm wondering where my Stabilo or my, here we go, my graphite is. I wonder if we could do some like splats on it. I bet we could. I wonder how thermal paper will take to graphite. So now you're about to see the splatters happen, and it did really good. So I've never used thermal paper, I don't think, in my journal before, but I'm just covering up the words a little bit to make some splatters with the graphite, just because I wanted to grunge it up just a little bit. It was a little bit stark white for my taste for this particular page. Excuse me. So I figured while I was waiting on that to dry, I would go ahead and kind of put this feather down on the page. I really just wanted to do a super simple page for you guys today. I felt like the feather with the black gesso just really kind of spoke by itself. It wasn't really like that it needed a lot. And guys, you know how it is when you get pages and sometimes it just happens and it's simple, but it's really just food for the soul. Then hey, don't overthink it. Don't feel like you have to continue to layer if you really like where it is in its simple state. So I encourage you to do that. You saw me use my spirit animal, also known as the masking tape. And I just grunched it up just a hair with that blending stump to kind of get some cool textured look to it, and also glue down the feather. And then I'm just going to simply tear the edges. And this is sticker paper, guys. How cool is that? So anything that you print out is automatically going to be a sticker. You could use this Phomemo tool for your planners, for your memory making, any of that. Such a cool little gadget to have, I think. So here I am tinkering around, trying to decide where I want the quote, and I end up grabbing a piece of fabric, and apparently I'm not paying attention because I'm all close and personal up here, but I'm just playing around to see if I like the fabric behind it. I'm still going to let it fully audition before I completely write it off, but I am going to go ahead and make it all scruffy and get the material. I really like the contrast and kind of the texture that it lends to the page, but I just didn't love it. And sometimes you just have to listen to your gut. If it doesn't work, it just doesn't work, right? So the masking tape wasn't really sticking the way I wanted it to, so I had to play a little bit with that. And now I'm just looking. I'm going to continue to, I mean, it wasn't terrible, it just wasn't really sitting with my spirit at the moment. You know what I mean? When you put something down and it's like, it's okay, but I don't really just love it, then that's where I was at. So I am going to end up, and I will tell you that sticker paper on the Phomemo tape, it stuck. Like it was good and stuck. I had to kind of pull it a little bit, and you are going to see that I am going to use my glue stick to actually glue it down here in a minute. I'm going around the edges of this with the Arteza Everblend markers. You could also use anything you have. as far as that's concerned. You can go around it just to darken that torn edge that I made and grunge it up just a little bit. I did use my glue stick because I felt like I took some of the sticky off when I did the fabric and then took it off. So I'm going to go ahead and punch a hole and take that string out. I wanted a pop of something. We have a lot of blacks, we have a lot of whites, so I wanted a little something, and I had this rusty fabric that I decided to use just to add a little. I love the rusty look with this blue journal, and if you want to know who made the journal, check it out below. I try to link whoever makes the journals that I'm using, and this one was by Shelly. You can find her on Instagram, and I really like it, and I'm going to fake y'all out like I'm leaving you, but guess what? I'm back. So I decided that I wanted to use a little more black gesso over to the side, and then I'm going to do just some illegible journaling here, kind of talking about the inspiration of the feather and looking at things in new perspective, and how this time that we're all going through right now has kind of slowed the world down just a touch, and it gives us the opportunity to look for small little inspirations. And so I wanted to do a little journaling. I'm catching hell trying to figure out a gel pen, and I ultimately end up grabbing a white Stabilo and using that. So I hope you really enjoyed this Monday video. Go in, take a look at Phomemo. I've linked them down below. They have given us a link and a coupon code. You guys can use the coupon at Amazon too, and I'll include the link below, but it's 10% off. And you can also follow them on Instagram. I will have that linked as well. So I hope this is giving you a little inspiration to kind of get your week started. And I so much appreciate all of your comments, all of your thumbs up. Make sure that you click that subscribe button and tell me what you have planned for the week. And until next time, toodaloo.